Okay, so let's define triple integrals over cylindrical coordinates. We're going to assume we have a f as a continuous function that is also integrable over its domain in space d. So d consists of points in space x, y, z, such that z is between two functions of x and y, and r is the projection of either the intersection of our surfaces or the footprint of our surfaces, and r is in R2 such that r theta is a set of points. We can describe them with polar coordinates. Theta is between alpha and beta, and r is between two functions of theta. Then our triple integral over d of xyz dv can be written as a double integral over r, and our third integral so that z is between two surfaces, g of xy, h of xy, and there's our function f of xyz, dz, and all of this then is times our area element dA, or area differential dA. All right, let's go a little bit further and also write the first two integrals using their limits of integration. Since r is a polar region, we can write those first two integrals. We'll write the outer integral from theta equals alpha to theta equals beta. Our middle integral from r equals a function of theta, g of theta, to h of theta. Our innermost integral, which we already have, z goes from a function, a surface g of xy, to another surface h of xy. Then we have maybe a volume of 1, or a function that's equal to 1, or a density function f of xyz. And then now our differentials are going to be dz times our area element, which we saw is r times dr times d theta. Now we're just about done in writing our triple integral in terms of cylindrical coordinates. The last thing that we need to do is we need to convert our limits of integration for z as well as our function into cylindrical coordinates. So we can rewrite that inner integral as an integral where g is a function of r and theta using our conversion for rectangular to cylindrical coordinates, and h is also a function of r and theta, and our density function is f of r, theta, and z. Now we've got times r from our area element, and then dz, dr, d theta, and we can also write our middle and our outer integrals. So the middle integral is from g of theta to h of theta, and our outermost integral from alpha to beta. And so this assumes that we're going to go z simple first for our region in space. Then we're going to do r simple for our region on the xy plane, and then we will bound theta. So this is for our region in R3. And once we define z simple, we can take r simple for our region in the xy plane. And now we're going to be ready to evaluate triple integrals, convert them first to cylindrical coordinates when appropriate, and then evaluate them fully.